everyone, I'm Donna STEELE, and this is an FNN News Break. As COVID-19 continues to ravage the planet, more vaccines are popping up from unexpected places. It seems that everyone is getting in on the action as rival companies compete to have the best vaccine on the market. The latest company to hop on board is video game manufacturer Nintendo. The makers of the popular Super Mario Bros. Franchise claim that their vaccine is 98% effective. However, it is not without side effects. Some recipients have reported experiencing red burning eyes, sore thumbs, and an impressive growth rate to 4 times their body size when combined with eating super mega mushrooms.
Following a heavy rainstorm in New Jersey, many residents noticed an unusually large number of worms coming to the surface and circling in a tornado-like fashion. While it is commonplace for worms to come up for air when it rains, the phenomenon has sparked the imagination of locals, who dubbed it Wormnado. Not to miss an opportunity, the Sci-Fi Channel, creators of the Sharknado series featuring schlocky special effects and former A-list actors, have already optioned the rights. Hoping for a trilogy, the first entry would simply be called Sharknado vs. Wormnado, to be followed by Wormnado vs. Mega Sharktopus, and finally, Wormnado vs. Super Duper Mega Whale Wolf Shark vs. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Brie Larson is set to star.
A bed and breakfast sign from Dauphin Island, Alabama, recently washed up on the shores of Texas. The sign in question had been lost for over 8 years after being blown away by Hurricane Sandy in 2012. Locals were overjoyed as the sign once again graced the front lawn of the quaint little cottage in the middle of the idyllic town. Thanks to its incredible journey, many locals see it as a sign of hope that we will one day rediscover such historical treasures as the Holy Grail, Amelia Earhart, and the lost city of Atlantis. On a side note, Dauphin Island is the #1 place for reported UFO sightings and is home to the annual Welcome Back Elvis Parade, which they've been hosting since 1978.
In other news, a mysterious tweet was sent from the United States Strategic Command, which simply consisted of a string of random letters and characters. Attempting to decode the mysterious tweet, officials were stymied and later called in language experts from around the world, who eventually declared it to be incoherent gibberish. In a final attempt to garner meaning from the troublesome tweet, officials recruited Ozzy Osbourne, Keith Richards, and President Biden. However, it turned out to be just a fluke and not a real message after all. Ironically, after staring at the tweet for 10 minutes, President Biden looked up and said, "Tell Jill I'll be home in half an hour."
Costco customers in Alaska have been having trouble getting their groceries lately as ravenous ravens are swooping down on unsuspecting shoppers and stealing their food. Some experts claim that the birds have begun to evolve during the pandemic and have taken to hoarding. Conspiracy theorists, however, believe that something even more nefarious is afoot and that we should be on guard or we may end up in a real-world version of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Not to be outdone, rival big-box retailer Sam's Club put out a press conference stating that several of their customers have recently been mugged by squirrels, proving once again that capitalism works for everyone. I'm Donna STEELE, and this has been an FNN News Break.